everybody. We are here at the Arcane Wonders booth, and I am here with the one and only Scott Morris. Now, Scott, sorry we have a photo bomber behind us. Always known for the Mage Wars, but now we're venturing into other titles, and we got that right above your head with the Sheriff of Nottingham making its debut here at Gen Con. Now this one is being labeled as a Dice Towers Essential. Am I right with that?
Yep.
Can you explain that a little bit for us?
Sure. Do I have to talk like you? Do I have to go, well, this is what we're going to do?
I tell you what, you don't have to. I like to try to own it myself.
You have way more charisma than I do. I love it. No, so Dice Tower Essentials is an exclusive for Arcane Wonders. It's a partnership with Tom Vassell, the noted reviewer, of course, from the Dice Tower Network. They're games that he loves, that he believes are essential to people's libraries and collections.
Just the essential.
We are then printing them and bringing them out into the mass. So the first game, Sheriff of Nottingham, was actually a game called Robin Hood in Brazil. And it saw very limited production. It's actually very hard to get a hold of. We got a hold of a copy of it. Tom loved it. He told us about it. We played it, tried it out a few times, did a little bit of development work and got it into the Sheriff more focus instead of the Robin Hood focus, and it brought it out. We had a pre-release here at Gen Con. It's been ridiculously popular, and we're really happy to see the reception it's gotten. We've had everybody from guys like Shut Up, Sit Down, guys like Eric Lang, Rodney Smith, the whole 9 yards. Everybody who's anybody is getting copies and playing it as fast as possible here. We have actually sold out every single day before 2 o'clock, so I don't think you're getting this up before the end of Gen Con. If you are, get here fast. If not, October 10th. That's the key thing. So right now, if you can't be here at Gen Con, you can pre-order it online at arcanewonders.com. If you pre-order before August 30th, you actually get a promo card called the Royal Summon, which is really cool. Or if you pre-order from your friendly local game store, as long as they place their order by the 30th, then they'll get the promo for you as well. So.
Excellent. So where is this going to lead? I mean, obviously...
To the Yellow Brick Road.
We're not going to end, most likely, with
No, there
the
can't
Sheriff.
be... Essentials is plural, so it's,
exactly.
It's definitely going to be more than that. So we just signed Wednesday night. I'm really excited about this. Chris Leader, who is the designer for Roll For It, he has another design called City of Gears. We just signed that design on Wednesday night this week here at Gen Con. That's going to be the second game in the Dice Tower Essentials line. It's a really, really fun and exciting game. So most people know Chris from Roll For It from Calliope Games, which is a great pocket game, you know, dice rolling, really quick, very fast game to learn. City of Gears is a light steampunk, and what I mean by light steampunk is the names of the areas are not like Professor Pugnacious's power battery or anything like that. It's things like the Zeppelin Drome or the train station or the library and things like that. But the idea is that there is a City of Gears that was being built by this master engineer that's disappeared. And we are entrepreneurs in charge of automaton factories that have to go rediscover the city and its platforms and all of its abilities. So it gives you a light European feel of a game, but it does it all in 30 to 40 minutes. We're really excited about that. It's a really colorful game. It's a really engaging game. It's a thinking strategic type game, and we really love it. Tom loved it, and it's a perfect fit. We just signed that Wednesday. That's going to be out later next year. Look for it probably springtime of next year is where we'll say right now.
Fantastic. Now, I mean, come on, we got to talk a little Mage Wars, though, don't we?
Yeah,
I mean,
we do. That's the foundation. Yeah.
Let's be honest here. I mean, you guys just had the Forge and Fire that came out.
Yeah, it's been really popular. It's been selling here at Gen Con as well. So yeah.
What else we got coming down the pike?
We got
Scott?
a lot. We have a lot for Mage Wars.
A little sneak peek, maybe into the future for us all.
Well, we've talked a little bit about some of this. So let's see. So we've got next up is Mage Wars Battlegrounds. Mage Wars Battlegrounds is going to be a domination scenario, and each of these, it's going to be a series, so there'll be different scenarios as they go along. The first one is going to come with 16 puzzle cut tiles. You're going to get 16 8x8 tiles that you can piece together however you want. So if you decide you want to make a big giant 4x4 map, you can do that. If you want to make a T, if you want to make an L, if you want to make a crazy giant corridor, you can do that. So it's going to give you a little more freedom in how you play the game from an arena size. And then it's also going to give you a domination scenario, which is much like video game domination. If you're familiar with taking control of certain points, there's going to be orbs on the board that you have to take control of. If you control them, you gain points, and then you could win the game on a point victory condition instead of just going in and killing your mage opponent, which is really cool because it gives you an opportunity to make spellbooks in a totally different way. To give you an example, I have a spellbook. It's a warlord, and it's only got one creature in the whole spellbook. in domination, that would not be very good because you want to have multiple creatures to be able to control these different points. So it forced me to kind of change how I had that spell book and play differently, which is really fun and really exciting. It's new ways to rediscover the game and play it differently. Then, after that, we have the one that I think most people are waiting for, which is Paladin versus Siren. That is going to be a 2-mage expansion, brand new spell books, brand new cards, 2 brand new mages. Paladin's awesome. I can't say enough. He's on my business card. I love the guy. He is everything a Paladin should be. He is sword and board. He is deal and heal. He is extremely versatile and extremely fun. Extremely good looking, modeled after me.
Well,
not really, but anyway. And then Siren is completely new. The Siren is part water, part mine, potentially frost, like people have been asking for this whole time. So it's going to be really exciting to get that out. We don't have a date for that yet, but it's going to be coming out as soon as possible. And then after that, we are working on something really, really exciting called Mage Wars Academy. Mage Wars Academy is going to revolutionize Mage Wars. So today, if you and I want to play Mage Wars, it's going to take up a pretty good amount of real estate on the table. It's a big board, it's a 4x3 board. You have your status boards, you have cubes, you have tokens, all these different things going on. It's not a game you and I would take, go to lunch and play at lunch. Mage Wars Academy is. Mage Wars Academy is going to be a 2-player set, 2 pre-built spell books. Out of the box, you have everything you need, no board. The idea is there's a zone in front of me, a zone in front of you, and a zone in between us. I play my things to my zone, you play your things to your zone. We move up to make a melee attack in the same zone, or we're in different zones to make a ranged attack. I've literally just taught you the entire game.
Wow.
All you need is your spell books and your dice, and it's awesome. You can play a game in 20 minutes. The first game I played with Brian Pope, our designer and our owner, is 19 minutes. He won because I let him, just for the record, and it was amazing. We got done and I sat there and I was like, man, that was Mage Wars. Like, that wasn't like a watered down version of it. Like, that was actually Mage Wars. Because the cool thing about it is the cards are the same. The iconography is the same. The cards that are going to be in Academy will be compatible with the full Mage Wars game. Now, the cards in Mage Wars will not be backwards compatible with Academy because there's some things that just zone-wise be way too powerful. But starting with Academy, you're going to start to see some set iconography. So you're going to be able to look at a card really easily and go, oh, that's an Academy card, so I can play that in Mage Wars. But meanwhile, you look at a Paladin Siren card and go, oh, that's a Paladin Siren card, I can't use it in Academy. The really nice thing about Academy is it's going to allow players to kind of take it at their own pace. If I'm someone who may have been interested in Mage Wars and really liked it, but I haven't had the chance to dig into it yet, this is the perfect opportunity to jump in. It's a low price entry point. It's going to be something really easy to pick up. It's going to be everything you need for 2 players, and you can play it wherever you want. If you're an experienced player, it now gives you a little more portability to Mage Wars. You can take it with you, you can go on the go, play it at lunch, you don't need much space to do it. We actually played on a 19-inch round table one night, and we had 2 drinks on the table and a couple of snacks and still had room to play everything because it's all defined by these imaginary zones, and it's really easy of mine, yours, and the one in between us. So we're really excited about that. We think it's going to be something that's going to bring new players into the game, give experienced players something to really look forward to, and be the perfect mesh for both those types of groups.
Yeah, that is very exciting news. I did not expect all of that, I'll be honest.
Cool.
Now,
yeah, I have a job. It's pretty busy. So.
Now, with that all on tap, I mean, are we going to expect organized play out of all this as well? I mean,
oh yeah, so we do organized play right now. We have organized play kits that retailers can get. You can get them through any of our distribution partners worldwide. They cover you for 8 weeks of play, and it's actually story-driven organized play. So the way it works is each week there's a short paragraph of the story and what's happening inside the story, and there's a scenario objective. And this is one of the coolest things about our organized play. You could go each week and may not be able to win. Maybe somebody else has a much better spell book or just has the ability to just constantly always be that guy that wins. Well, what the story-driven idea of the OP does is it actually develops scenario objectives for you. So maybe you go 1 week and you're sitting there playing and you know you're about to lose in the finals, but the objective for that week is to be the person with the most creatures on the board, or be the person with the most conjurations on the board, or be the person with the fewest dead creatures cards in your discard pile and things like that. It gives you an objective to shoot for to where you can still win promo cards without having to be the person to actually win the whole entire tournament for that night.
It's actually kind of cool.
It is really cool. Our fans have really liked that. It's something we're trying to put a little more focus on so that more people know about it, because quite frankly, the reason you're asking is not many people know we're actually doing that. And it's really cool. Organized play is really fun. The big thing about a game like Mage Wars, and actually any game in my opinion, whether it's a competitive game or not, it's all about the community. And for us, that's what we try to foster with Mage Wars, and now also with Dice Tower Essentials. Every game could be phenomenal, but if you don't have a good community to play it with, it's really not going to be that fun. So we try to foster as much goodwill and as much energy into that community, wherever it may be in the world, and get more people enjoying the games and having a good experience.
Well, Scott, I know you guys have been swamped this entire Gen Con.
I know, if I had hair, I'd be losing it. So.
Well, I know everybody's happy and thrilled for you guys.
Thank you.
And I appreciate your time. It's valuable, but I still need a little bit more, because you still have to teach me how to play Sheriff of Nottingham.
Yes.
Am I correct?
Yes, let's sit down, let's go lie to each other. I think that'd be fun.
Griffin Gaming, from new releases to pre-orders. Griffin Gaming. Enter in promo code GreyElephant for 5% off your order.